Yo guys, how you doing? It is me, tomironi123. The Custom Tactics King is here, guys, to help you out. Team of the Season weekend is here, which means EA Sports wants to really hit us with the hard-hitting facts, which is that the game is useless once again. And obviously, how can you go around that? With good tactics, guys, and that's what I'm here for today. Make sure to click like and make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on anything. Turn on post notifications, tell your friends. If you don't, something bad will happen. And you don't want that, do ya? So click the subscribe button. Guys, let's get straight into it. Right, guys, so what I'll be doing today is I'm not going to be able to get a full highlights video. What I'll be doing, guys, is 30 minutes with each tactic, and we're going to be analyzing that gameplay within that 30 minutes and how I would use these tactics, basically, guys. So let's get straight into it. And obviously I'm using my testing team, guys, which is not very good, just so you guys can see that this formation or these formations work and how you could use them in obviously in the game, guys. So I'm going to go through this part quickly and explain it in the gameplay so that you guys don't obviously have to watch this forever or 100 years, guys. So let's get straight into it. 4-2-3-1. We're going to keep it balanced, guys. We're going to keep it 5 width and 4 depth. This is the formation you would start the game with, guys. So that's what you have. 5 width, 4 depth. Make sure you have that, guys. You don't want to put the depth up too high because 4-2-3-1 is more of a let's be stable at the back kind of formation. Now, offense, we're going to make sure it's balanced. 7 width, guys, and 4 players in the box. The 7 width is very important. A lot of people tell me they can't get the lamb and ram involved, guys. The way you get your lamb and your ram involved is by getting them more out wide, get even those passes to them, especially those outlet passes with the center backs, and then you can go from there, guys. So make sure to have that. Now, stay forward on your striker, very important. You just want him up there doing his stuff. The cam, you leave alone. You do not touch the cam. Let the cam just roam around as they want. Like, don't just let them be. Let them be. Now, the ram and the lamb need to also be on get into box for cross. This is another way of getting them forward and getting them into those danger areas, which a lot of people are struggling to do in the 4-2-3-1. So make sure to do that, guys. Get into box for cross is essential. Now, one of your CDMs is always, guys, stay back, cover center. This is your CDM, kind of the person that's going to cover the defense and is going to help them out. And then the other one, guys, is cut, pass in lanes, cover center, and balance. This is your box-to-box player. And you want a player that's good with stamina and obviously good at interceptions, because what you want them to do is just walk, run around like a pit bull and get the ball back. Literally, that's their job. That's why you're on cut, passing lanes, guys. So that's what you do with that. Now, your right back, your left back are both on balanced. Goalkeeper comes across the sweeper keeper. The reason why it's balanced is because this helps to push the ram and lamb up. Because of the way EA codes the game, it means that the right back and left back cannot occupy the space that the ram and the lamb occupy. Meaning the ram and the lamb will be forced upwards, allowing you to obviously create play a lot quicker and a lot better, guys. So that's the 4-2-3-1, which I would start with. Now, if I want to put more emphasis into my attack, I put on the 4-2-2-2, guys. I put it on balance because this is not the formation where you go like full out yet, and this is literally your last hope kind of thing. You put on 5 width because you don't want to stretch it out too much. It's a very good narrow formation. Don't stretch it out too much. Keep it narrow, guys. Depth 7. The reason why it's 7 is because there's a glitch, and when it's on 7 it does an automatic offside trap. You should be able to see that in highlights. I'll try and show it to you. Basically, I don't have to click offside trap and it does it for me, guys. That's magical, isn't it? That's literally what you want. Now, offensive style is going to be long ball, guys. Long ball is not the same as, real life long ball football. It's literally just allowing your players to transition a lot quicker and a lot more effectively. Make those runs for you without it being fast build up. Fast build up has this issue where it's just all over the place. Long ball doesn't do that. Long ball's just nice, strategic, and you can really work with it, guys. 6 width because you want to stretch it out just a bit more. Like I said, it's narrow, and in attack you don't want it to be that narrow. So in defense it's okay, but in attack it's not. So put on 6 players in the box because you really want to bombard the play and get the players into the box, and you'll see how the play instructions are going to complement that, guys. One of the strikers, the ones that are better at dribbling and all that kind of stuff, you put them on stay forward. The other one on come back on defense. Now, this may sound like a very defensive move. It's not, guys. Trust me. Come back on defense on one of your strikers. What it will do is just put them in that false 9 kind of center forward role. That's all we'll do. Don't worry. It will not be a thing of, I'm making you make your striker go all the way back. They won't do it. I'm just trying to make a false 9 without it being a false 9 like this, because it doesn't really work in the game, guys. Now, your ram and your lamb are going to get into box for cross. Once again, get them involved. Just push them up there and get them involved. One of your CDMs is on stay back cover center like always. The other one's just on cover center. No passing lanes here, guys. The shape in the 4-2-2 is already very attacking. You do not need to have someone running around all the time. Like, let Pogba drop back if he wants to. Your left back and your right back need to be on stay back while attacking. So important that they're on stay back while attacking. I'll tell you why. You are a lot more vulnerable in this formation than a 4-2-3-1. So, therefore, you need your right back and left back so that they can help out the defense, obviously. And the fact you're on 7 depth anyway allows you to do offside drop, so it doesn't matter. And the goalkeeper as always comes for across the sweeper keeper, guys. And now this is your gung-ho, everything out, you know, literally fighting for the badge kind of last hope kind of thing. Defensive style, guys, you're going to see press after possession loss, 6 width, 7 depth. I think that's the best way to go around it, guys. You need to really push up all the players at this point. This is all about pushing them up and being able to kind of... my throat. Been recording a lot of videos. Press out the possession loss. You want to get the width up because you want to obviously stretch out the 4-3-1-2 a bit. Depth 7 because once again you're going for that offside trap kind of stuff. And that's really what you want to do, stretch it out a bit more because obviously you're going to have a lot more players up. You need the defense to be a bit more stretched. Offensive style needs to be long ball, guys. It's as simple as, I think. This is pretty self-explanatory. You need long ball because it's the way to go forwards if you want to really get up there in an organized way without doing a fast build-up. Width 5, players in the box 6. 4-3-1-2 works very well because of the quick 1-2 passes, so you want to maintain that. At the same time, players in the box 6 because you really want to push them in there, guys. Corners 4 because obviously at this point we're really just pushing up, guys. Stay central, stay forward on your more attacking striker once again. The other one just on stay central so that they fulfill that role once again, like I told you. Helping out the cam who's on stay forward in that little triangle there, as you guys can see. That triangle is very, very important, and that's why the formation works so well because it's the 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 kind of you know, it has that kind of momentum build up. Now, stay back cover center on your middle center mid, which is very important. They always need to have, you know, you need to have that outlet pass, so he's going to do that for you. The other, the box-to-box player is balanced cover wing. And then get forward cover wing on your right center mid. This could be a winger like Lucas, it doesn't matter. They'll be going forwards anyway, so don't worry about that. The reason why these two are on cover wing though, because your left back and your right back are pushing up on an overlap, past your strikers, giving them options on the sides, allowing you to create plays like that as well. And this formation is absolutely magical, guys. But without further ado, let's get into this one half of gameplay. Here we are then, guys, and we're going to be starting off with the 4-2-3-1, and I'll be doing like 15 minutes of each to show you. I mean, it's going to be a quick snippet, guys, because look, I don't want to make this video like 20 minutes for you lot, because then it's just going to be painfully long to watch, and I don't want to put you guys in that situation. At the end of the day, you're here for the tactics and you're bouncing. But I just want to show you that, obviously, when you start the game, you start on a 4-2-3-1. Look how balanced it is. It gives you so many options to get the ball back, whilst not being too defensive. Look at this, I'm already going on the attack, bang, on the offensive. You know, and yeah, it takes longer to transition. As you can see, it takes a bit slower for my players to transition forwards. Pogba was trying to make a bit of a run there. But look, you know, the 4-2-3-1 is like that. And, you know, it's something you have to get used to if you want to make it work, really. But it also does this magical stuff, which is the build-up, guys. The build-up is very, very beautiful in this formation. It's one of my favorites for it, I think. And, oh, that's a poor mistake from me. But, guys, that's what I mean. There's going to be a quick snippet of every formation, just so you guys kind of get an understanding of how it works in basic terms. As you can see, very balanced. It's all about that balance in the midfield there. Look at that. I can switch to my centre back. Nearly got that. Should have had that. But it's okay. I'm here. There we go, get the ball back. And that's what it does. That's what the formation does. It's super tough to get past the 4-2-3-1 generally, guys. A lot of people use it in a very negative way, but look at his quick transition there into Rashford. Rashford should finish that and does finish that very easily, guys. And that's 1-0. And that's in the 4-2-3-1. That's not even in the, you know, the 4-2-2-2 or anything like that, which... Guess what? We're going to switch to now just to put more emphasis, just to show you guys, because I know all of you know how the 4-2-3-1 works by now and why it's so good. But let's go for the 4-2-2-2. Yeah, right now I am doing the offside trap, but I want to obviously, I hope my opponent comes to attack so you guys can see the offside trap act by itself. Try and keep a lookout on my defenders and see when they do have an offside trap. They won't do in these situations, obviously the dangerous situations. They'll do it in situations where it kind of makes sense. They're not going to do it when your opponent's about to... Oh, that's a bit silly. They're not going to do when your opponent's about to go through, obviously. But here we go, 4-2-2. I'm pretty, yeah, 4-2-2. And look, you can see the shape has changed already. Look at the direct pass that I was allowed to do. Martial with the comeback on defense, allowing us to play in how we want. Obviously, I've messed it up a bit. I don't want this opponent to quit too early either. No disrespect to the opponent. But see, this is the problem with the 4-2-2. It does leave you vulnerable at the back. It does. And, you know, you're kind of accepting the fact that the 4-2-2... What the hell is that? The 4-2-2 can leave you vulnerable at the back. You know, I don't have the place to obviously catch up with Ronaldo, whatever the hell that, you know, that's angle is by the cameraman. But what it does, nonetheless, the 4-2-2 is allow you to obviously attack in more capacity. You know, this is division rivals we're talking about. But it's just the options it gives you with the 1-2s. That's what is so dangerous at. Look at this. I don't want... Why is Martial thing doing that? That actually put me off a bit. But look at the press I'm allowed to do with Pogba there. Obviously, we didn't get the ball, which is a bit sad because I kind of, you know, that means I'm left without Pogba now in that position. But look, it's a press. It's all about the press with the 4-2-2. And it's the 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Look at Pogba making the run. Then we have the run from the left Lamb. Obviously, he tackles me very, very well. But yeah, guys, honestly, obviously, take everything with a pinch of salt, guys. You know, the 4-2-2 should not be used when you're controlling the game. It's a formation you need to use when you're in really need of getting back, to some extent, obviously. Like I said, the 4-3-1-2 is like fully out, like you need to come back, like maybe you're down by 2-3 goals. The 4-2-2 is when you're down by 1 goal, or you feel like your opponent is just kind of getting back into the game and you really don't want him to, and you feel like you could do better. I think this is the best formation to go to. This, as you can see, the build-up would have been nice. Can we get the ball back? No, we can't, and we can see the foul as well. He's going to try and play that through. As you can see, this is the reason the right backs and left backs need to stay back, because the CDMs put themselves in positions at times which are a bit awkward if they're not very good, and my CDMs are not very good, as you know. You saw my team, guys. But look, we get the ball back. It's all good. It's all good. We're relaxed, guys. That's what it's all about. We're relaxed. And that's poor from me. So poor from me. I'm playing absolutely dreadful, guys. I might switch it to the second half. I might extend this video just a bit and show you the second half, just so I can show you the 4-3-1-2 in action. Because the 4-2-2 is taking its time. Got a bit lucky there, but it's okay. Martial's through. Martial finishes, son. Thank you very much. Good night. And that's what the formation will do for you. And here we go with the 4-3-1-2. We're going to switch over to it right now just to show you the press. I like pressing off side trap anyway, guys, myself. But there we go. Lucas Bing. Big. Look at Sissoko even making a run in. I swear he's on stay back cover center. What's going on, Sissoko? Oh, Sissoko's letting us down there. Now we don't have that sentiment. But look, quick press by Joe Gomez. Get the ball back. And that's what this works very well against the rats that defend, because you get the ball back so quickly that they don't have the time to react, guys. So if you face someone with 5 at the back and who's playing like a rat, 4-3-1-2 is the way to go. Even though it's a bit risky, because like I said, yes, it does commit more men forwards. That's a pen ref. What a retard. Even though it commits more men forward, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, as you can see, we're pressing higher. And it's a risk we're willing to take at that point. This is a formation you use when you're losing, guys. And, you know, I think it's worth it. I think it's really worth it in the end. If you don't want to, obviously, put yourself in a position where you're playing with a formation that you don't know, or you feel like might not work. I should have just gone with his left there. Can we get that? No, we can't. But look, Sissoko gets the ball back. Very nice interception. Very nice press. St. Maximin's taken 100 years with that. Rashford, we're trying to go through. St. Maximin on his left. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. Beautiful. And guys, that's that. And I think the opponent's going to quit as well. I mean, that's just ideal. Look, guys, at the end of the day, you're going to have to try out different formations to see what works for you. But for me, these are the top 3 formations which you need to be using and have a system for to be prepared the best for Team of the Season Weekend League, guys. Now, let me know what Team of the Season you're looking forward to, guys, in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, like I said before. And as always, guys, until next time, peace.